about it. The backlash, and that's why part of the work that we are doing as government as well through DECO is engagement with businesses abroad, South African companies abroad. Minister Lamula has met with them, and we're providing services, support services and consular services for those businesses on the continent and outside the continent, so that where they face a backlash, where they face difficulties, there would be. One of the areas that we would have to look at as well, that has come to my attention as well, it's our artists. Majority of South African artists perform on the continent, and many of them are seeing their gigs being cancelled. So that's another impact of the work, because they benefit quite a lot. They perform on live performance events and everything. So they are receiving a thing. We've not been able to work together. So we'll definitely work together with arts and culture to understand the impact for them to get. But one artist did reach out to me to say all her gigs were cancelled on the continent. She was meant. This is an income lost by a South African. So the brand does get affected, and that's why part of what we are doing is to explain that South Africans are not xenophobic. South Africans are not calling, and we are also saying to South Africans, let's be responsible. And that's why let's deal with the issue of illegal immigrants. And that's why all the others are saying to us, South Africa, we understand what you are dealing with on the basis that these are illegal people, therefore enforce the law. And those that you have within the borders legally, please protect them like you'd protect South Africans. So that's the message as well that we continue to do. Hence, we are calling for vigilantism to be rejected by our communities, for attacks on foreign nationals, because they do, to a certain extent to others who are not even foreign nationals in terms of language and how they look. So it's those things that we do believe that it can even not only hurt the brand, but can hurt our social cohesion. It can divide us further in terms of our cultural diversity. We've welcomed our cultural diversity and inclusion and welcomed each other from different tribes and different communities. So if we don't deal with this both internally, it can also hurt us internally and externally.
I can't pay my rent in the shop. I can't pay my rent at home. I can't feed my child. I can't feed my family. There were hair pieces that I was selling here. There were nails, acrylic nails, stuff that I was also selling here. We had dryers, hand dryers that we dry customers' hair with. We had a standing dryer, which is no more. We had relaxers, shampoos. I used to sell them. I used to sell a lot of stuff here, lipsticks, makeup stuff, and all those things. But apparently, there's nothing here.
So they took everything.
Everything is gone. This is where I grew up. This is where my whole life is, and I am documented. If I was not documented, I would understand, but I am documented. So there is nowhere that I can go. I will only reside here in South Africa.
Now,